All right, hello everybody. I'm Misty, and I'm here to play Celeste Strawberry Jam for y'all. This is the biggest mod made by the Celeste community. It's got over 350 contributors, over 110 levels, over 5 difficulty lobbies, and today I will be playing the Expert Lobby, which happens to be the second highest difficulty. And if my couch would like to introduce themselves.
エキスパートロビーになっております。解説の方いらっしゃいませ。有識者いらっしゃいましたら、解説のご応募もしくはチャットでのアシストよろしくお願いいたします。
Preparing for this run and learning all of it, and she's really truly pushed this category recently, which has been really cool to see. So I'm super excited for this to be showcased on this stage.
Hi, I am Julie. I am also running this game, have played SJ mostly casually, and yeah, this will be great. You will see all the stuff that Misty has put into it, a lot of labbing, a lot of practice. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. And alright. Well, I think before we begin, Rara, I believe there was a bid war for what my file name will be.
There sure was. And so in second place, not quite reaching there, was Bingy, which would have been really good. But in first place, we have Wonder Hoy.
名前ですが。
All right.
That is a lowercase w, if that matters.
Okay, good to know. Sure thing.
And you spelled it right without me having to say anything, which tells me that this is a joke of some sort.
Wonderful.
I have seen this before, and I have a feeling I know where this comes from. Great choice, everyone.
All I can think about is Zelda going, Wonder Hoy!
Hoy!
Excellent. I love it so much. Thank y'all.
Hi, プのノリで読みましょう。ほい。
I think we should begin this run. Go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's jam.
Good luck.
Good luck. All right, so for those of you that do not know what Strawberry Jam is, like Misty said, it's currently the biggest Celeste mod. Over 350 developers and over 110 levels. So there are 5 difficulty lobbies in this mod. Misty will be showcasing Expert Lobby, the 4th difficulty, so that's the second hardest one.
めっちゃイチゴ。
There's a lot of really cool entities. You can see the art in this that people have created. There's a lot of really cool stuff that people have made for this. So the Expert Lobby has 29 main levels before we are going to be going to the final map, the Heart Side, which is kind of a culmination of all those levels in one.
これがエキスパートロビーのところですね。
The hub, which is how you can go to all the levels. So the order Misty is doing the levels in is not only fast for moving around the hub, but it's also to get all of the harder levels out of the way first, because it's just useful to get the hard part of the run out of the way first for usually when you reset, which doesn't really matter in a scenario like this, but it's nice to keep the run order the same.
電池持ち込むギミックもあるんだ。
We have entered the first map of this run, which is Flying Battery. First of all, a general rundown of Celeste tech for the people who have not seen Celeste speedruns before. There's a lot of stuff going on, lots of specific tech that comes up in specific levels, but the general most important thing you will see a lot of are hypers and wall bounces. Hypers are basically just you dash combined with a jump, and you get a lot more distance and like a lot more speed than with normally, specifically a crouch dash or like down dash. But
持ち越しのこれを取るのか、取るつもりだった。
either way,
本当だ、あっちに飛んでる。
wall bounces where you dash vertically up next to a wall and gain a lot of.
これが成功法かどうかは知りませんが。
That's the most important speed tag. So what we're also gonna see is that Nene did already mention a bunch of custom entities. Pretty much every level that we're gonna see has some flavor of custom entity going on. There are very few in this entire collab that are completely full of vanilla entities. What we're seeing in this map is mainly those batteries that behave like Theos for the people who have played Celeste, and we want to throw them into those green
なんかあれみたい、
flames
マリオメーカーとかでよく見る
bubbles
持ち越すやつ、
that, I'm already too late on explaining. They
コーラ
just
持
kind
ち
of
越しとかでやるやつ、
and
あれ
then
を
heat you in different
あれを
directions.
報復させますね、なんか
Which is
乾電池。
funky. So
That
yeah.
is just proof that Misty is flying through this game, and we are running out of time to pet that cat. So get those donations in as soon as you can.
Absolutely.
I fear that's
Yeah.
going to be a common thing happening in this run. Me and Julie trying to explain mechanics of levels as Misty is already finishing the level.
Yeah, it's happening. Like those stages, especially in harder difficulties, get pretty short because you're expected to spend a lot of time per room. So if someone like Misty actually knows what they're doing, oh god, it is not long. So yeah, this level is just a lot of fast-paced gameplay, very input dense. But yeah, we are working with those Kevin blocks that don't return to where they are, and we try to like get them to open up our ways. Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, we have those flower crystals that instantly replenish, so we can get more dashes than we usually would.
大部分は通常と同じルート。
And yeah, again, that's the map.
Also, the shortest one in the lobby.
Yeah.
Something that is crazy about this mod, not only like all the work that went into it, is almost every level, I think like about 105 out of the 116 levels in this mod have completely custom music specifically made for this. I believe it's like a 9-hour original soundtrack made for this mod, which is absolutely insane. The amount of effort that went into every aspect of this mod is crazy. It's so cool.
So yeah, this map is Hydroshock. The most notable part is that the bumpers are squared, which helps a bit with consistency. But else, this is just a pretty quote-unquote standard level. So if you have donations, now is a great time.
Absolutely. We have $100 from Freddy Star Wars.
Yo, hi Freddy.
They say women are cool. I agree. Women are cool. You know what else is cool? Petting cats.
I agree.
We have just a little over $700 left to pet that cat, and like I said earlier, Misty is flying through this game, and cats do not fly, but Misty does. I was going somewhere with that, and now it's lost. Anyway, $10 from Cherry Soda Princess. Not petting the cat would be a cat-tastrophe. Get it?
I agree.
Catastrophe? It has cat
love
in
it.
it.
True.
More cats should be flying.
Only $652 to go to get that chat. I've been avoiding doing this. But you know what? I need the Celeste sickos to show up, and I need them to go sicko mode right now.
True.
Get your donations in so we can pet that cat. We are climbing this mountain together, chat, and the peak of it will be petting the cat. For us, the peak of it will be for Misty, closer to the end of the game. But for us, we're gonna pet that cat.
Yeah.
Shout out petting cats.
True.
Yo. All right, so we're now on the time trouble. This level focuses around, you can see these blue dash refills.
雰囲気が変わってなんかモノクロに。
Normal like dash dash refills, they refill your dash and stamina. But after a certain amount of time, which it's different for every refill, it teleports you back to where you collected the refill with whatever momentum you currently have. So they do stay consistent for each refill. So if a refill at the start of the room takes 2 seconds, it's always going to be 2 seconds, but not all of them teleport you back in the same amount of time. So some of them are really short, some of them are long. So really common theme of this level to go around kind of these dead ends and basically collect these key coins to be able to complete the room, but you get teleported back right before you're gonna die, which it's a really cool concept, and it's cool how well the timing works out for this level.
Yeah, we do see a lot of the tech mentioned before again, like lots of hypers, lots of wave dashes, which are just hypers out of the air basically, but you get your dash back. And also ultras, which we haven't mentioned before, where you can chain your speed from those hypers into more speed, which is good. Yeah, I think we have again time for like 1 or 2 small donations.
Yes, $10 from Darkstar Core X. I would make a cat pun, but I think it would be too colorful.
That's awesome.
True,
And
actually.
$10 from Snoop Newt. Good luck, Misty. Here's to another 1,000 years of strawberry jam speedrunning.
I agree. This game is so fun to run, and it's seen an uptick lately of runners.
勢いがすごい今の。
Another 1,000 years? Have there already been 1,000 years so far?
なんだろう、セレステ世界なんかこう、
Time slowed down by like 500 times.
What?
Slime, time may be slowing down for you, but about how much
物
time
理
do we
エン
have
ジン
left
って
before
こ
we
う
need to
遠心力っていう
get
か
that
な、
cat incentive met?
感性の
Oh my goodness, I
動
think
き
we're
が
coming up on like
感
just
性の
under
力
15
が
minutes.
極端に働いてる。
15 minutes to
でも、
raise
キャラクターがめっちゃ思いっきり飛ぶみたいな状況
It's not
が生まれて、
impossible, but it is a little bit of work. So
プレイヤー
everyone
の
that's
制御のうま
watching
さ
right now, go ahead, exclamation point donate in that
おの
Twitch
のい
chat.
ています。今
Get your donations in. For anyone that's watching us on YouTube, I don't know if we have commands on YouTube, but you can go to gdq.gg/donate.
Alright, everyone, bear with me while I attempt to explain this level. This is Lunar Pagoda, otherwise known as Spirialis Palace.
Yeah.
This map has a lot of stuff going on. So, I mean, you can see these like big stopwatches kind of look similar to the time stop crystals in the last map, except these change what your grab button does. You do not grab in this match.
なんだろ
In
う、
the-
電
in this-
車の
in this-
さ、
grab changes what you do. So grab will either
駅近くだった時に止まる時あるじゃないですか。止まると、
objects around you, and it
こう
is,
思いっきり前に
some very silly stuff.
傾
So
く
Misty is
感性
trying
の
to
法則があるじゃないですか。
skip here where you can just
あの
clip
止まるところのタイミングで、
Yeah, so we're just
あの
going
世界だと思いっきり
through water because
バーンって、前に吹っ飛ばされるような、
it's supposed to act like a solid, but
そんな感覚。
No.
water's a liquid. We're supposed to be able to pass through it, so that's
で
obviously.
私にはそんな風に見えます。
But yeah, so the blue timers and highlighted objects will let the player or object move at all times, regardless of whether Misty has time stop on, so whether or not she's holding grab. Gray timers and objects that aren't highlighted will freeze in place during the time stop, and then the green timers and highlighted objects are frozen by default and only move during time stop. Also, another thing which you'll see here is when Madeline is frozen, she
こうした側の画面か、あ、画面か、子供。解説の人が普通に喋っていたので、おそらく奏者側のトラブルかと思われます。少々お待ちください。
Oh, you know what? We jammed too hard, everyone. We'll be right back in just a moment, but that does mean that we have a little bit more time. We have a little bit more time to get in those donations to pet that cat. right, the strawberry jam jar is open again. Let's send it on back over to Misty.
All right, we are so back.
So
Okay.
back.
Yes. So, luckily this game runs on in-game timer for all speedruns, so I'm able to save and quit, and we can just pick right back up where we left off. So we'll resume in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Only $527
guys, good
to
luck.
go for that cat.
Trust me, the SJ cats are worth it.
Rude.
There's also gameplay that she will do, which is really cool, but like the cat. Think about the cat.
I once again want to bring up how much like Misty has been PBing recently, and I really think that we need to just make this game a little bit harder for her.
Mm-hmm.
Can we do
I am
that?
so sorry, Nene.
Of course.
Oh yeah, true.
I'm
Misty
so
has
sorry
getting
for
a
that.
world record like recently again, which is
Yeah.
insane. So yeah,
That's crazy.
Not
she's
allowed.
gaming. So yeah, we are now in Plasma Reactor, a funny little map that has those lasers that will kill you instantly when you dash in those red zones. So what is happening a lot here is gameplay that tries to avoid that. Either you need to get enough speed to get to the end without having to dash in those zones, or you want to do so-called reverses, where you like start dashing in one direction but jump in the other while conserving your speed. Yeah, also another thing that you want to do in this map is using the momentum of those blocks, because in Celeste, if you jump off or like move off a moving entity, you will get that that speed added to your normal movement. So you jump further, or can conserve speed from those blocks. We have one big strat coming up at at the end of this map, where Misty will do a so-called demo dash. Basically what's happening is Madeline's hitbox is surely I will get it right this time, 9 pixels high. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, you did get it this time.
We are so back, okay. And if you crouch, her hitbox is 4 pixels. So usually, at the beginning of the game, it was not intended, but later on patched in, you can dash in a crouched hitbox. And you see,
あの隙間通れたんだ今。
but because Misty was doing a so-called
隙間入れるんだ。
dashed while in crouch state, she could skip a huge part of the room by just dashing through this little gap. And yeah, another really short map in this lobby if you know what you're doing. And
I wish there was a camera on my face, because the face I just made when she went through that tiny little area.
yeah,
Yeah,
Just
if you
wait.
thought that was something, wait till the strat in the end of this level.
yeah, we will see another
It's-
demo dash, is all I'm saying for now.
It's even cooler.
Yeah, people who have seen speedruns of the base game have an idea where this might be going. It's beautiful. So yeah, this map, Narrow Hollow, is basically using a lot of lineups and consistent distances that you get from certain actions. Like if you dash into those blocks, you always get sent the same amount of space back from where you are, etc. And so you need to get yourself lined up for pixel perfect gaps in this map. And yeah, it is difficult. So yeah, there's also another thing that should be coming up at some point here, where Misty will again use the momentum from the block she's on, and dash and jump at the same time and be really fast, and it will look really cool. But until we get there, I think we have time for like 1 or 2 more donations.
Okay, only $442 to go to pet that cat, and $50 from Fierce Wolf. Cat rhymes with pat. Pat that cat. This has been a public service announcement. Thank you for your time. Less than 3. Thank you so much for that Fierce Wolf chat. Okay, it's updating as I'm looking at it. $427 to go until we pat that cat.
Wow. Y'all are putting in the work. I love it.
I called them Celeste sickos, and they had to be like, yep.
Excellent.
Yeah, I will mention, I think it's more of the pure modded community rather than the modded speedrunning community, but the number 247 does have just some random meeting in the modded community, so any form of $2.47, $24.70 is a good way to get donation trains going in this less modded community.
Well, the minimum donation on the GDQ website is $5, so what if we did $12.47?
Oh, there was
I like that idea.
You mentioned. She just zoomed past a bit of gameplay.
Let's get those $12.47 donations in gdq.gg/donate or !donate in the chat, and make sure that you are selecting to pat the cat in the incentives when you put in your donation.
All right,
and yeah,
you might
now
want to want to prepare yourself for this.
Look at the screen.
I'm looking.
Okay, look again when we reach that point again.
これまただってエロチとしたんかな。
That is important for this strat is pause buffering, where you can in this game perfectly buffer inputs out of a pause, which technically makes it possible to just frame advance everything you want within the game, and make strats like this possible, where you just kind of go to the frame that you need to go on.
I apparently cannot pause buffer.
Pause buffering makes things very consistent, but at the same time it adds input density, which can, like especially if you're nervous, the kind of strats where you pause buffer on
あれか噂セレス世界でたまによ
and nerves
で噂の
like help a
ほんの
lot.
少しのピクセル差でハイレーザー。おお、すげえすげえすげえ。誰かクリップ取って。
And all you hit
Skips
the
the
demo
end.
as well.
Go.
You're
Awesome.
supposed to collect all
誰か
the
取って。
For the cat.
We're getting really close, by the way. There's 3 levels between now and Psychokinetic, so
3
let's get a move.
levels, everyone. Only 3 levels to get $417. Let's get $350. I love when I look back over at the dashboard and it's updated. That's my favorite. Do we have time for a quick donation?
Absolutely.
Yeah, of course.
We have $50 from Isaac. Hi, Misty.
Yo.
So glad we get to see you showcase Expert Lobby on stream, because I'm certainly not good enough to beat them myself. In honor of the cat petting, can we get a meow from all the commentators? Oh my god.
Did we just do that in sync?
That was incredible. That was absolutely beautiful.
All right, so yeah, we are on to Storm Runner. Before I explain this level real quick, I do want to mention, I didn't get the chance last level. Shoutouts to Kara for the music in that level. They made 3 other soundtracks in the expert lobby, and they're all amazing. And they also made Floating Point, which is a level that I think it's one of the last ones, right? Before the hard side, which they made that entire level and the song for it as well, and they're some of the best songs in the collab. So shout out to Kara for that stuff, as well as all the other musicians. But Storm Runner, as you might have noticed, we have some unique dash crystals here. We have the white refills that spawn in a cloud when you finish your dash, and it's just a one-use cloud. So as soon as you jump off of it, it's gone. And then we have the blue crystals, which, similar to the white dash crystals, they spawn in a jelly at the end of your dash. These jellies stay. They actually stay in place, which jellies normally don't do once you grab them. But there's not single use. There might be a single use modded entity for a jelly, but not in Strawberry Jam. So a lot of this level is routing on when to pick up the cloud and jelly refills and when to use them. So like here you see Misty does a wave dash with the jelly crystal and leave the jelly there to then pick up later in the room. And this is a really cool. It's a lot of really cool routing with this level.
$162 to go on that.
Oh
cat.
yeah, right. Sorry.
What just happened? Weren't we $350?
Whoa! Are in full form right now.
コメンテーターの中に猫のモノマネが上手い人がいらっしゃいます。
$24.70 from Freddy Star Wars. OMG 247. I'm so funny.
Perfect.
That's the number. That's the number.
We had that cat.
Yo,
Let's go.
ありがとう、クリップ。
So much. That is. Ooh, how much? That was $2,000 raised for the National Women's Law Center. Let's go. GG Celeste Sickos.
That's
Wait to
awesome.
have another reason to meow on stream. We are so back.
Yes.
that is absolutely awesome. All right, Fortress Fall. Another level that has a lot of stuff going on. So, this level, most of the time, in Celeste, you refund your stamina when you touch the ground. So in Celeste, you have 110 stamina, which slowly depletes when you're grabbing on walls. It depletes faster when you're climbing up walls, and it depletes a quarter of your stamina when you do a climb jump up a wall. So normally, your stamina gets replenished when you touch the ground or collect a dash crystal. In this map, it does not replenish on the ground, and these red dash crystals do not replenish your stamina. So it is a stamina puzzle map. You have to really think about when to use the stamina. And here we're going to see Misty attempting to skip, I think, 3 rooms. You're supposed to go down through this room and then loop around and come back from the right side and then take another bottom exit. But if you manage your stamina really well, you can actually completely skip those few rooms. And yeah, this level is a lot of cool stuff going on. A lot of these trigger spikes, it's actually intended by the mapper that normally they activate as soon as you kick away from the wall, but if you kick away from the wall as soon as you get onto the wall, you still have time to jump back off the wall one more time. So you'll see Misty doing that a lot here, where normally you're supposed to climb up so that spikes don't activate. You can jump off of them twice really quickly before they activate. So yeah, we'll see more pause buffering here, like in Narrow Hollow, just to make some really precise inputs more doable. Pause buffering can still be very tricky and precise. But yeah, I believe we have time for a donation or two while Misty's going for the skip era.
Yes, so a huge shout out to FEC, I think that's how it's said, with $247.
Whoa.
Oh.
This is epic. Okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy epic.
I never claimed to be good at reading. I don't know why they let me do this. It's huge for the cats. Good luck on the run, Misty. Thank you so much, Epic.
Absolutely insane.
This is the hardest strat in the run, by the way, so I'm not surprised to see a bit of a meltdown here. So a couple more donations if you want.
All right, we have $20 from Carrarium. I am now going to say every word beginning with Z.
Oh no.
Za.
Oh no.
Zatar. Zabaglion. Zabagliones. Zabra. Zacatis. Zakatan. Zaddy. Okay, but for real, Strawberry Jam is a peak example of the passion and dedication the Celeste community has, and I'm so proud of Misty for showing her incredible talent this Frost Fatales. Best of luck, girl. Please don't break my levels too bad, okay? I play tested those so hard.
Can't make any promises.
Oh,
everyone in
and
the
there
chat
we
just
go.
going no.
There we go. So yeah, Misty was able to hit that skip, so that was able to skip a few rooms there. And I'm glad you got that donation before this next level, because we were alluding to that a little bit in the green room. There is a little bit something silly Misty's gonna look at in the next level. That may or may not have to.
Device.
Yeah, that may or may not have to do something with Carrie's donation.
触っても許される場所が狭すぎる。
Yeah, I believe we're coming up on final room here. This does have another skip, which you can do a buffered setup here into a pause buffer to completely skip going down and around this room.
Oh.
You're supposed to go in this entire top right area as well and the whole bottom of the screen, but you can just not do that because why would you want to? It's slow and very nicely done. Hitting that first try is huge, and there's Fortress Fall. That's one of the hardest level, if not the hardest.
It is so hard.
Huge.
GG. This is huge.
All right, this one's infamous.
Oh god. Misty is entering the one level in Strawberry Jam that almost made me cry. To everyone in chat who has seen or played Getting Over It before, you will know why. So this level, a lot of the tech we could normally do is like disabled here. We can't do hypers, we can't do wall bounces, we can pretty much dash and jump. We do have those reverse dream blocks where we like dash into them and then get bounced in the other direction and can still jump from that.
風強いな。
We can do. And you can't die in this map, but you can fall down, and yeah, ooh.
Oh no!
次追い風か。
It
Also,
is scary.
Shoutouts to the blue springs not refreshing your dash, and so many of them are placed in the perfect spot to where you're trying to get back onto the mountain and you just hit the spring and just get launched further off and you can't do anything.
Come.
You were warned. It says do not enter.
It does say do not enter.
I've done something a little bit silly.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
I'm going to... Zavaglion. Zavaglions. Zavayon. Zavayons. Zavajon. Zavayons. Zaveta. Zavetas. Zabra. Zabras. Zabieth. Zabtiefs. Zakton. Zaktons. Zak. Zaks. Zadik. Zadik. Zadikim. Zadix. Zafar. Zafars. Zephyr. Zephyrs. Zafir.
Okay.
Oh. Madeline wants to stop now.
Oh. She's thinking.
This time. Wonder what's over to the right.
She didn't even say zebra.
I am about to get punished for my hubris.
Misty.
I'm getting punished for my hubris.
Oh no!
So for anyone that's curious on what's going on there's a berry up there that is definitely very easy to fail going for.
Chat, send in your favorite words that start with the letter Z.
I respect the style points. But yeah, if you do not listen to Madeline's warning there, and you go over to the right, mashing through that cutscene, I believe takes about 5 minutes or so. There's a lot of Z words apparently.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And psychokinetic. The incentive.
Time. Let's find that cat.
It's time for cat hunting. We are so back. So yeah, this is one of my personal favorites of this lobby. It is really input dense, and it's just fun. It's really fast paced. It's input dense. It's colorful. So the main things that we will see here are those mushrooms that amplify or like multiply the speed of your next dash. And also normally if you dash into one of those dream blocks you will get a normalized speed, but in this map this is like turned off, so you will go into the dream block and conserve the speed that you have, which leads to those
ネオン系と言った方がいいんでしょうか。
and yeah, later on we will get a lot more speed. There are also those reverse twin blocks again that are pretty much the same entity as in the last map that we just saw. They're just a bit reskinned here. Also, this is one of the maps that introduces the concept of get a lot of speed and then cross a really big gap at the end of the room, which is often seen in Grandmaster levels, so the difficulty above Expert where we are currently in. in, and yeah, it's just cool. Shoutouts to unlimited speed in Celeste. Yeah,
it's awesome.
Great design decision.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, yay!
And yeah,
So, yeah.
you can do some really cool stuff with getting a lot of speed, which we might see at the very end of the run.
Potentially.
Potentially. And yeah, I believe we're getting berry 2 right now out of the 3 berries.
Yeah.
Shoutouts to Yal for donating so we can see those berries.
Yeah.
So why am I getting the berries?
ここはイチゴを集めてんのかしら。
There's a secret room behind the heart room that has a gate to get into it, but to unlock the gate you need all 3 berries. So we obviously need to go collect those berries to open the gate. And yeah, the room's a bit tricky. Definitely harder than anything normally you have to do in expert lobby. It's definitely a grandmaster difficulty room. But shouldn't be a bunch of trouble for Misty as she has plenty of practice. Oh, beautiful corner boost into that room.
Nice.
And yeah, that was heart room there, but we have to take a small detour to get berry 3 up here. And yeah, also, this map has like 5 different secrets. And the one Misty's going to, I'm pretty sure, is the easiest one. There's some messed up secrets in this map. Some of them are
all of them are
interesting. Yeah, no, the Shrek room is something. I will not elaborate anymore.
Yeah, no, we're just not gonna say anything more. But it exists, and that is sign enough, honestly.
And
I got heart, but I
Oh
didn't
my
actually.
god! And there we go.
All
Yeah,
right,
if
good
you
luck.
exit the room after you collect the heart before it's fully collected, you will not actually collect it. So that is what just happened here. Misty got so much speed that she could exit the room before the heart collected.
扉を解除するのに、イチゴを集めてる理由ってそれか。
Yeah, this room really spikes the difficulty.
Yeah.
Time for a quick donation.
Sure thing.
$10 from M, and they say it's cat patting time.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Go get that
Yep.
kitty.
Oh, Moonberry.
Oh,
What's that doing here?
Oh my god.
Oh. No, where'd the
Hi,
Moonberry
Grandma.
go?
Where's the cat?
What's something over
God.
here?
God.
Kitty!
やった。
Yay. Alright. Let's collect this heart in
こ
style.
こに猫がいたようです。
We pet it one more time. Let's go.
Let's go.
Pete.
Chat, we raise money for
台湾とか
one
グッ
pet.
ドドッグ
You
です
get
が。
like 5.
That's a lot of value. That's a lot of value.
It is
We're
a lot
all
of
about
value.
value here at Frost Fatales.
Yeah, that's about what, $400 per pet? That's worth it.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
All right, Garden of Kutara. This map is gorgeous.
It's so pretty.
I'm pretty sure in the 2023 Celeste Modded Awards, this won like best art style or some category like this. This map is insane. Dan TKO absolutely cooked with the visuals on this map. So what we have going on in this map, we're starting off with these you see these blue mushrooms. These act like springs, but if you grab onto them, they don't quite activate yet, and then as soon as you let go, they just activate like a normal spring. So we're gonna be seeing a few rooms like that, and then we'll be seeing the same thing but like red flowers, which similar to the mushrooms in Psychokinetic, they boost your not exactly your dash, but they boost any tech you do. So if you do a hyper, a super, or a wall bounce, it gives you more speed. So we got more speed from that hyper, more speed from that wall bounce there. So we're going to be seeing 2 or 3 rooms of just the red, and then after that we're going to be combining both of them to get some really cool interactions with them. And this map does have some silly little skips. We're going to see the camera be doing some funky things because we're not going to be getting the camera triggers in the correct order or just straight up skipping some. That's what happens sometimes with doing speedrun skips. You just have to deal with it.
Alright, watch this.
It's for speed. Oh,
Beautiful.
love that strat. It's so good.
I really love when you just go, hey, watch this, and then do something completely mind-blowing.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's awesome. That strat is worryingly consistent. Also, I'm missing some coins. Uh-oh.
What? What? Oh, I guess we don't need them.
God.
Okay.
Oh.
It's fine, it's fine.
Yeah, who needs coins anyways?
We got enough coin from getting that.
Oh, yep, and there you see the
Give your
camera
coins
doing
to
a bit
charity.
silly.
I agree.
Yeah.
Hey, I have something that people can give their coins towards.
Ooh,
Yeah.
tell us about
You want
it.
to hear
us
about this
about
new
it.
incentive we just opened?
Absolutely. What's going
いや、
on?
時期が早すぎて目が追いつかねえ。すげえ。
Hollow Knight.
If we raise
でも楽曲おしゃれです。聴きちゃう。
$3,000, we can unlock
Ooh.
the Grub Father's reward. As a
Ooh.
reward for saving the cute little grubs, the Grub Father showers the player in monies and other goodies as the sound
Yes.
of happy grubs fills the room. On top of that, it is bonus game time. We are officially
Yo.
raising money for our bonus game with a $64,000 milestone. So all donations that you put towards Hollow Knight will also go towards that bonus game.
ボーナ
The
スの
Stanley
説明です。
Parable will not be met or will not be played unless we raise a total of $64,000 for the National Women's Law Center.
That game also rocks, so you should donate for that. So what's going on in this one?
Yeah. This is Polaris. Do you like holdables? Do you like fish of certain varieties? Then this map is for you. Do you like piano music? Yeah, I like all of them to some extent. So shoutouts to Polaris. Yeah, this is a mixture between those jellyfish balls that explode not jellyfish, those pufferfish balls that explode when you put them on those orange barriers, or alternatively start a countdown to when they will explode on those half orange barriers. And yeah, you also juggle those together with the jellyfish that people might know from Farewell. And yeah, this is probably the most holdable juggling we will see in this lobby, aside from maybe one other map that comes up later. But yeah. Also, this is one of the most beautiful tracks of music in this collab. Honestly, it's so good.
Shout out to
Tragically, we
Bitmo
will not.
これ何運んでんだ
Shout out to Bitmo Botmo, the composer.
Yeah,
運んでいるじゃん。運んでいたか。
chances are we will not hear the full
あ、
extent of
リミックで
it
使うやつ。あれ。
as so many songs of this collab, because Misty is just good and doesn't want us to hear the music, which is
I'm evil like
quite
that.
mean of her. But
Yeah, what's up with that?
アイテムの持ち越しテクニックが。
I believe in this room we're gonna be smuggling a jellyfish to be able to skip the end of it. And we're able to carry that into the final room a little bit just to make the start of the room go by a bit quicker. Also,
I know
yeah,
your
this
commentators are bullying you, but you are getting love in the donations. If you ever want some.
no, we would
wanna read one
never
of
do
those?
that.
What was that? That's never happened before.
Oh, push the button. Stream tech.
But yeah, you do have time to read one of those donations
Yeah.
that praise Misty because she deserves it.
She does $50 from Deep 4 a.m. Thoughts.
Steve, my goat.
Hi, Misty. It's Deep. To think it was just 2.5 years ago when I dragged you back into Celeste to try out Strawberry Jam Beginner Lobby and Celeste Net with me for the first time. And now
Yeah.
seeing how far you've come with your sub 30 any percent, Farewell Golden, and finally getting to showcase your world record category in this game to fundraise for the NWLC.
Oh no.
I cannot emphasize enough how proud I am of you. Good luck today, Lesson 3.
Oh my gosh, Steve. You're so kind. Thank you. Steve's, yeah, one of my best friends.
Shout out Steve. Also, we just had a small moment there where tragically Misty died, but the advantage of that is always that we get to see what we would have done, or like what we do if we don't hit the skip. So shoutouts to the skip, because it skips stuff, and we like that because it saves time.
All right, so that was like a nice, like chill, like beautiful song. This is not that. This is another Kara song, like I was mentioning this earlier, or Power. Oh, this song is so good, and this is my favorite level in the lobby outside of the heart side. This level is so fun. The chromatic complex is awesome. So main parts of this level, you have these pink crystals. They automatically jump for you. And you can redirect them if you hold the opposite way away from them and turn them into supers or hypers. And then you have these orbs, which when you dash in them, you keep your dash, and it also makes your dash very fast. So you can get a lot of speed going on in this map. And also, we're gonna have going on after this level is we're gonna be restarting chapter in the lobby to get back to spawn, because Misty's completed all of the levels in the bottom half of the lobby. So just restarting chapter gets her back up to the top quicker, so she can get around to the other levels.
Yeah. Shoutouts to Colors from the Rainbow.
Also, shoutouts to Day from the Rainbow.
Right?
Ooh. Shoutouts,
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, this level is so cool.
I'd say definitely one of the fan favorites as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I think generally just the bottom row of levels there, like Psychokinetic, Garden Katara, Polaris, and what's it called, Chromatic Complex, right? Are just all like one of the 4 hardest in the lobby, and also one of the 4 coolest in the lobby. It's their peak.
Yeah, you also have Summit Downside.
BGM かっこいい。
Either love or hate, because that's fair, because it's so easy to get frustrated with. Oh, hey, thanks for collecting that berry for us.
Hey, you're welcome. Get you a little bit extra value for some berries.
Yeah, I love berries.
The second full clear. We are so back.
Heck yeah. All right. So, cool thing about this mod, the timer actually pauses once you leave a level. So it lets me pause, do whatever I need to do, including restart chapter. Gonna teleport us right back to the middle of the lobby, and we do a little bit more movement to showcase the beautiful lobby. Like, look at this background; it's so good.
And yeah, I believe we have time for a few donations, Rara.
Yeah. Steven 123.505.
Steven.
I got you. You can't see me because I am a disembodied voice as a host, but they sent in 6767.
Steven, my goodness.
I'm doing the hand
He would. Oh, iconic.
Iconic.
Everyone in chat, do the hand thing. Hey, Misty.
Get upset.
Good luck on the expert lobby run. Doing the lobby, I never had the patience to finish. This community is amazing, and I'm so happy that I found a home here. I can't think of anyone else better to represent this wonderful game. You got this. Shout outs to Maxwell.
Shoutouts to Maxwell.
Shoutouts to Maxwell.
And we have just passed $58,000 total raised for the National Women's Law Center, meaning only $5,852 to go to unlock our bonus game. Time for one more quick one.
Yeah, I think we
Sure, let's do it.
All right, $25 from Joe G. Bear.
Joe G.
They said, pet that cat. And we did. Thank you so much for that.
Heck yeah.
Cat
Thank you, Joe G.
moment of my life.
True.
Absolutely. Hey, so I don't think we mentioned this yet. This is Madeline the Bubble, and do a little bit of shortcut right here.
Oh, what? I don't think you're supposed to go that way.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, this map is also... Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm going off course. Yeah, this map is all about bouncing on bubbles. They're actually aligned pretty well for what we need to do. And we're on a screen here. We're about to meet probably the greatest character in all of gaming. I don't think y'all are ready for this, by the way.
It's true. You're not ready for that.
Are you ready? Theo the bubble.
Theo the bubble.
What? Theo the bubble. Yeah, so say hi to Theo. We have to
Theo the bubble.
throw him around now. And that just adds to the little bit of commotion here.
I would pay to be Theo in a bubble right now. This looks like fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah, these last two rooms adding Theo, and they have some really cool interactions with the mechanics in this level.
Shoutouts to Theo being the exact same as in base game, but now in a bubble.
No, that's not the exact same. That's like 10 times better. What are you talking about?
That's true.
God, everyone in chat is just saying Theo the bubble now.
Theo the bubble.
Very good. Very good.
Thank you, chat.
The only appropriate response.
Theo the bubble.
That's a good community.
I love the Celeste community. It's awesome.
Yeah, this room is proving to be a bit tricky for me right now, so maybe room for one more donation.
Yeah, $50 from Bagel. Hi, Celeste Sicko here, reporting for duty. I'm a simple person. I see Celeste, I donate.
Thank you for your service.
They're still going with Theo the bubble in chat.
They really are. Who are bubbling they Theo?
Exactly.
So true, actually.
There we go.
Chat mods, I'm so sorry.
All right, this next level, Clockwork. This and Chromatic Complex are definitely the two fan favorite levels. This one might be more so a fan favorite than Chromatic Complex. This level is super cool. If you want to go ahead and explain this one, Misty.
Yeah, so first of all, I sure hope it does. But actually it's all about these touch switches, and you see they're different colors. Got the red ones that moves kind of slowly, the yellow ones a bit medium speed, the green ones go fast. And the touch switches are actually used to just align perfectly with all of the moves that we need. And we're gonna be doing a few momentum cancels as well. So, like this, we got our bird, we have to cancel the fling without going into the spikes. Yeah, this level's so cool. The contraptions are just beautiful.
なんかよう見たら上になんかさっき天井がすり上がってかせり上がってか天井で押しつぶされるギミック見てあ紙で見たみたいなこう気持ちになった今。
You'll probably notice at the start of this room, yeah, you have like a field up there in the ceiling, and that teleports you to another room that's exactly identical with binoculars, so you get to see the room. And what you can do during those is you can actually activate the touch switches, so you get to see how the blocks move in the room to get a better idea.
押しつぶされた。
If you're just looking through these rooms and not knowing what these blocks are going to do, you have no good idea what's going to happen. So that's a really cool detail to help people read this map even better, and I love that about this map. So this map just has double the rooms, and every room just has an identical counterpart that you can use the binoculars to look through, and it's really cool.
Also, one thing I never noticed until someone, I think Misty, specifically pointed it out. The different colors on the touch switches give you an idea how fast the block will move. Red ones are the slowest ones, yellow ones are medium, and the green ones are pretty fast. And yeah, I just didn't notice. I just played and everything lined up, and I was happy.
It's beautiful.
That's all you need to do.
Honestly, yeah. Also, another one of my favorite tracks of this lobby, I think. It's just the vibe. The vibe is just there.
Isn't it always? Let's be real.
I mean, yeah.
There are way too many good songs in this lobby.
It's actually crazy.
True.
And
For the record,
this level
all of the
is...
soundtracks are out to listen to.
Yeah, they are. I think they're on like Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube. They're
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
on everything.
everywhere. Just listen to them. Their peak, also from the other lobbies. Shout out GM lobby soundtracks.
Yeah, and this level is quite long, so we should have time for another few donations, Rara.
All right, $25 from Gears. Clockwork.
Yo.
Yeah, I sure hope it does.
Got the thing, let's go.
Misty, you're
あ、
amazing.
そこだけ突き破れるんだ。
and to believe that truly nothing is impossible. It's been amazing watching you for almost 2 years. Much love, less than 3.
Thank you so much, Gears. You're awesome as well. You popped off as well.
And
Shout out
$10
Gears.
from Azura. So
Azura.
happy. so happy to see Misty pushing the throttle to full in this run. It's
Oh
awesome
my
to see
gosh.
how far you've come over all this time.
ナゲットボイスってやつ、次のエリア行く時の
God. Thanks, Azura.
キャラクターがなんか一瞬追いついてなくねって思って。
Also, one
それ
thing
ぐ
that
ら
is
い
nice to do is,
操
sorry
作
for
す
the
る
small interruption.
操作が早いっていうわけ
Like
で。
really small skip that doesn't save too much time, but it looks really cool. Where she skipped like 3 touch switches in an up dash, and skips a battle and landing animation. Also style points.
Squish.
Squish. Sorry, Lara. Continue what you're about to say.
しゃがんで遊んでますね。ある。
Throw in one last
たまによ
donation
くやる
from G. Lizzie,
アクション
who
系
sent
で。
$5. Did you know it's Women Wednesday in March during Frost Fatales? That's so cool.
今の時に行くし、やりたくなる気持ちわかります。
I love Women Wednesday. Hey, if you love women and it's Wednesday, you should donate to the National Women's Law Center.
You should.
All right. Ethereal Ascension. We go from probably one of the most well-received levels to one of the most mixed received levels. A lot of people are not a fan of this level. Big reason of that, these lanterns, you might think, oh, holdable, that makes you floaty. They're like jellyfish. Well, they kind of are, but they kind of are the exact opposite. Instead of making you float down slowly, they make you float up. Instead of neutral dropping them, you throw it downwards. Instead, just the controls are completely reversed on these from normal jellies, so it throws a lot of people off. But once you get used to it, this level is super cool, and these lanterns are super cool to use.
This has become one of my favorite maps, actually. I love this map so much.
Yeah, no, when doing this map Deathless, it was super fun. Missy, where are you going?
She's skipping coins again. What is it now? Oh my
What?
god! Oh my
I
god!
don't-
wait.
She's
I don't think you were
skipping things.
I don't think you
The
were supposed to do that.
gameplay. Misty.
あ、その星、障害物なんだ。
Acceptable. that
Forgive
skipped
you.
that skipped like 2.5 rooms, by the way. That skip is crazy.
It's one of the biggest skips in the entire lobby.
Yeah. I love demos.
Shout out demo dashes.
Yeah, also, we mentioned earlier pause buffers. Those were not originally a thing on release. They got added in the most recent update, 1.4, a few years back. And I do believe they were just added because the devs are nice and they've done so much for like speedrunning in this game. There would be so much stuff that would be way harder without pause buffering. So pause buffering is so nice for speedruns and can lead to a lot of silly stuff like that.
Yeah, this map is also one of the longest ones in the entire lobby. Yeah, generally it's a really cool mechanic, but also lots to get used to, lots of different stuff than normal, and it's just really long. So yeah, but Misty is doing a great job in still being fast.
Yeah, there's really not a lot you can do in this level to speed it up besides big strats like that skip we saw, which that's gotta save like 45 seconds or so to going around, because these are not short rooms either.
Yeah. I will say I do try to take some tight lines in this map. It's like you might be seeing me holding upwards to go faster. I'm also holding down to like kind of tighten my trajectory.
Shadow's movement greed
Shout out to Movement
never has led to bad things happening.
Trade. Never.
No, it wouldn't. But yeah, this is final room, and yeah, we're about to. Like, even final room is like so long compared to other maps. But there we go.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice. And yeah. Misty is about to go into meaningless contraptions.
Hello, I forgot on him.
Where is she going?
I'm going on a fun little adventure.
Okay. Just showing off the lobby a bit more. We love to see it.
True.
And yeah, this is another map where we see those pufferfish balls again. They do still the same as in Polaris. Generally, this is a lot of you want to like move pufferfish around with some of the zip blocks that we saw and will see again. And yeah, it's just pretty much what you see is what you get. So I think we have time for more donations.
Yep, Bean Jammin' sent in $250 earlier.
Hi, Bean.
Just
Bean's
that
one of the
moment time
musicians.
to catch the strawberry jam run and pet my cat. This donation is so Madeline can also pet a cat, and that did help us towards that incentive. Thank you so much for that earlier.
Thank you, Bean. He's one of the musicians in this mod who's put out some absolute bangers.
Yeah. Bean made Bed of Thorns the Mosaic Garden song, and that's the only song he made an expert, but is there anyone that has more music in Strawberry Jam? 12 of the songs from Bean is crazy. Seth has a bunch as well, but yeah, that Bean did so much for the soundtrack of SJ, and absolutely incredible soundtrack. We cannot state enough how good the soundtrack of this mod is. It's so good.
You will hear it a couple more times because we just gotta put emphasis on it. It's just so good.
It's so good.
Incredible.
Also, shoutouts to No Dash.
No dash.
I don't think I should be dashing here. Just on.
Yeah.
No dash means you are supposed to dash. Didn't you know?
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, if there's a big sign,
お構いなしでダッシュします。
I think that means you dash, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
interesting. Today I learned.
Barry, got some more donations?
I do, yes. $25 from Creep Crafting 56.
Yo, hi, Creep.
Good luck, Misty. Can't wait to see you speed through this lobby. Trans rights and long live Archie.
Trans rights.
That's right.
Long live Archie.
And $50 from Mitsu_at. And they say C:.
Two.
Shoutout C:.
C:.
I'm more of a
Very underrated
3
emoji.
person myself, but I do like C:, a lot also.
Yeah, I don't
3 is pretty
I
powerful.
don't think you can
Yeah,
go
I
wrong
used-
with colon 3.
You really can't.
I used to be a C: person, but column 3 just kind of took over. It's just too iconic, and yeah,
It contains multitudes.
it contains the meow factor, which is just important.
Yeah, exactly.
And $100 from Anonymous. Hi, Misty. As someone who helped work on the intermediate lobby, it is so amazing that you are showcasing Celeste Strawberry Jam here at Frost Fatales.
Yo, thank you. Yeah, this mod is incredible from start to end.
Oh my goodness. Chat reminded me we completely forgot about :3C.
Oh,
You're right. That one's good.
It's so powerful.
it is.
All right, Skyline Usurper. Any Mario fans? This level
I'm a
is
Mario fan.
heavily inspired by airship levels from Mario. You have these
あ、マリオ釣っちゃったよ。
these red ones. They have 3 uses. The yellow ones have 1 use. They all refresh when you throw them into pipes, and you get a big boost up when you're holding it and you press the dash button. And these pipes activate or act pretty similar to dream blocks, except they force you in the direction of the pipe.
ほらもう飛行船じゃん。
Timing that works out really well with you throwing these propeller
飛行
boxes
船
into
だ
pipes,
し、
and then you do some of the level, and you
ちょっ
just
となんかアクション起こしたら、
later in the level
プロペラ
pick it
だ
right up.
飛ぶブロック、とプロペラブロックあるし。
It will go into, you'll see some pipes with X's on them, and if it does that, the propeller will just go away and you will never see it again, which is very sad. It's unfortunate, but that won't happen to Misty. She knows what she's doing in this level.
Yeah, that definitely won't happen.
No, surely not. But no, this level is so cool. I love the
で
airship
も2
vibes.
個使い分けはさすがにやらない。
And
本家だ。
such a good level, and it's so fun to play as well.
It really makes the holdable juggling incredibly fun.
You know what else is incredibly fun?
Tell us.
We have already raised $535 out of the $3,000 that we need for Grubfather's reward for
Oh my
holiday.
god.
Oh my goodness
How much time
Yeah.
do we have for that?
I I believe it's yep, at the end of the run. It has to be met by the end of Hollow Knight. So we have just a little bit left in Celeste, and then there's a 40-minute estimate for Hollow Knight. So it may seem like a lot of time, but we need to remember that everyone today on Women Wednesday is a god tier gamer.
It's true.
It's so true. And these games will go by a lot faster than you think they will.
I mean,
Yeah.
this is called Games Done Quick for a reason, right?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, because there are games here that are being done quick.
Wait, that's so smart. Who thought about calling it that?
Someone named James, I think. They were originally going to call it James Done Quick, but then they decided to go with games because people would be playing video games.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Dropping the lore. Also,
also
hey,
one
Stream
thing-
Tech, you ready? $250 from Anonymous. They say trans rights.
Wahoo!
Yeah, trans rights.
Shout out to
Shout
trans
out.
rights.
Shout out to trans rights.
Oh. That level's so cool.
There
Shout out
we
to
go.
Skyline Usurper.
Yeah.
That's
Also
right.
one of the favorites, and one of my favorites in this lobby.
All right, Hypnagogia. This is one of the shorter levels in the lobby. Someone does not have a lot going on. You cannot grab in this level, and it has dream blocks that you can redirect in. You will see dash crystals positioned in these, a lot of the time indicating when you're supposed to redirect. I'm not quite sure if Misty does it for any strats, but it does happen in the flag and the heart side. But what you can do is if you enter these blocks, the dream blocks at the end of your dash while on the ground, you enter still with the dash, so you can redirect without having to collect a dash crystal, which actually the berry in this map is fully based around that. And yeah, this map is just heavily based on buffering inputs out of the dream blocks as well, and then besides that, just dream hypers and ultras everywhere. So this map is great for getting used to dream hypers and ultras, because those are both introduced in expert lobby. But if you're used to those tech, for a lot of the people, this feels like an intermediate or advanced map, because those tech can get so consistent when you're experienced with the game. But yeah, this level is great for teaching those to newer players that are just getting into expert lobby for the first time. And I think we have time for another quick donation or two.
Yeah, Carrarium sent in $5. and said, Misty, I trusted you.
My bad.
Can't believe you
If you
betrayed
don't-
Carrie like that.
So, fun fact.
But I have context.
Yes.
I'm confused. I
So
don't know what's
yeah,
happening.
so this was probably sent after Ethereal Ascension, which Carrie just so happened to playtest. So I may or may not have broken that map a little bit.
Oh. Yeah, she did ask you not to break their maps.
Oh, I see.
It won't
I'm
happen
glad
again.
that you're on top
smiley
of it,
face.
because the rest of us were like, huh? But you're
Yeah.
staying on top of that, and you're playing Celeste Strawberry Jam at the same time. You're too good.
Do my best around here, and I might be gaming a little bit.
You're killing it.
By the way, chat, I don't think I've said this yet this run, but this song's pretty good.
No, you haven't said it yet.
Yeah, no,
I think
I
you've been
mean,
It's the first
Definitely
episode
the-
of the song, so like,
oh,
You're
wait,
right.
True, actually, I have not
Exactly.
said
You're
this
onto
song
something.
specifically is good. Wait,
yeah.
I can't believe this.
You should say that like every map.
Oh,
That's how it works.
yeah, no, this song is so good.
This is core problem, probably the most vanilla map in this lobby. Not quite. We have those bubbles that change if they are blue or red depending on which core state we are in. But yeah, else most of the else pretty much everything we're interacting with is vanilla entities. So yeah, it's just a fairly chill map. We get to have a lot of setup corner boosts, which we have said a couple times but not really mentioned yet. You basically dash into a corner and just climb, jump out of your dash, and that lets you conserve your speed and like increase it a bit. And yeah, this map is based around that and sets you up for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Misty did hit a few corner boosts out of rooms in Psychokinetic, which just retained a bunch of speed into the next room, which the task for Psychokinetic abuses those a little bit too much. The task for that level is ridiculous. This whole mod has a task, by the way. Everyone should go check it out. It's on YouTube, I think, on the Celeste Community YouTube channel. It's absurd. It's absolutely crazy. Like most Celeste tasks are something else. But a lot of the time, modded tasks have a lot of stuff you don't normally see in vanilla Celeste tasks. Shout out to all the Celeste taskers.
True. But yeah, there's just so much things you can do in this game, and even more things that are not humanly viable, so tasks are just a treat to watch normally.
Plus Tassa's rule.
Yeah.
Yeah, if not, you should check one out. You should check the Strawberry Jam one out. Like,
Not humanly viable yet.
Yeah, honestly, true.
you're
are
actually onto
correct.
something.
Yeah, no, I was actually yesterday I was going on a little bit of a look over the Celeste GDQ runs, and the summer 2018 GDQ had an any percent task that is actually about 30 seconds slower than the current any percent world record.
Oh my god.
So does this mean in 7 years the current any percent world record would be 30 seconds faster than the current task? I think that's how it works, right?
Yeah, I see no issues with this logic.
Yeah, same. I think
it just
the-
works, trust.
I think the world record will go down to 4.5 minutes in the next 7 years when it's gone down a minute in the past few years. I believe.
Yeah. What we're seeing here from Misty is a strat setup that she came up with herself. Normally you're supposed to go into a pretty long tutorial about jellies on the right side of the screen. But Misty doesn't, because she has played this map before. She knows how to use dream blocks, and she knows how to use jellies, so we don't need a tutorial. One thing that this map is really centered around is the concept of dream smuggling. where you take holdables into dream blocks and take them through them. Normally, it is not really something that is intended to do. Like in vanilla Celeste, there is just no spot where dream blocks and holdables interact at the same time. So, not something that was ever intended to come up, but it works and it is kind of cool. So yeah, there is also another map that uses that a lot in Grandmaster Lobby. Shoutout Solar Express. But yeah, this is the level that introduces the concept a bit more softly and lets us do it and get better at it. So yeah,
and in Solar Express, it's with Theo instead of jellies, which can be a lot harder to manage because unlike jellies, Theos do not float very well. So that's a really tricky map, but that map is also absolutely beautiful. The gameplay's really fun. Never heard this before, but the music's really good. Ooh, crazy, I know.
In this mod, never.
Solar, yeah, maybe the Theo in Solar would float better if you were in a bubble, but that's just me. Shoutouts
I think
Theo
you're
in
onto
bubble.
something.
Yeah,
I think you're onto something.
I mean, to be fair, it's not Theo. It's like a crystal power source.
The crystal power source should be in a bubble.
Oh, okay.
There we go. We
works.
figured it out.
Should be in a
Yeah.
bubble.
Oh.
You should donate and
Honestly-
tell us what should be in a bubble, honestly.
Yes,
True. Cats should be in bubbles.
cats should be in bubbles, but do we want to get to pet them?
Wait. You raise a good point. I don't have a counter argument here.
Chat, donate and tell us what you want to put in a bubble.
If you're just in the same bubble as the cat.
And put your donations toward the Grub Fathers reward incentive, and maybe we'll put some grubs in some bubbles.
Ooh.
I've never played Hollow Knight. I don't know if we can do that. But if I say it like confident enough, everyone will believe me.
Is there any grubs and bubbles in Fog Canyon? There might be, but I don't think there is.
Okay, so
Fantasy, they already are in bubbles.
welcome to Subway Neon, by the way, and I have to do something very important here. I'm supposed to go to the right, but I'm gonna go this way.
Misty.
Balls Cave.
Whoa!
That way.
It's cave.
69
Nice.
miles. Oh my goodness. Now, I have to come here because I have to point out, in the bottom middle, you might notice a certain Carrie Carrarium doodle down here. She also plays us to this map, and it rules. So, shout outs to Carrie. And now,
Whoever's
I'm
making
definitely not
YouTube
gonna break this
thumbnails,
map.
There you go.
You're true. You're true.
They probably won't, but what if they did?
That would be awesome.
次のエレベーター。もうやる必要あった
Alright, so this map, these have these we've seen these zip movers or traffic blocks plenty, but not these are like curvy ones. They follow these cool funky curvy lines. And yeah, that's this map's pretty chill. Got a nice chill vibe to it. That's about all there is to this map. So we definitely have time for a few donations, Rhea.
Yes, $5 from Just a Mom. As the mom to a fresh 8-month-old baby, I think women supporting women is so incredibly important. Thank you for showing my daughter that women can play games, but still be smart, articulate, and funny. Congratulations, Just a Mom, and your 8-month-old baby. And
Heck
I
yeah, that's
completely
amazing.
agree as the mother to a 3-year-old daughter that this community and everything that we're doing to support women and femmes means so much to me and so much to my family.
雰囲気が変わる
So
とびっ
shout
く
out
り
to
した
everyone that is putting on this event. Shout out to the tech team, shout out to the runners and the volunteers and the commentators and the hosts. We love you all so, so much.
Yes, it's an awesome event.
Shoutouts to all the people who make this possible.
Absolutely.
Hey, this song's pretty good.
It It is.
No, what?
What?
Never heard that before.
No way. In this mod?
Oh my god, it's hard room already. This strat is still something that boggles me, to be honest. It's so wild. Shoutouts, I think it's jump time abuse. What's happening here? Like you said last time. It's so weird. It's so weird. It's just funky.
Alright, I gotta say this map is evil. This map is evil because it makes me use my brain. And that's not okay. That's not okay.
No, that should be illegal.
True.
Yeah, so Golden Alleyway, the main part of this map is every time you press grab, these doors switch the state they're in. So some of them are open, some of them are closed, and you have to constantly be pressing grab to switch whether they're open or closed. So if you see the doors randomly just opening and closing for zero reason whatsoever, that is just Misty pressing her grab button. Yep, the doors go back and forth a bit there. But no, this map has a lot of really cool interactions. And also, this is the only expert map where we will see the feather entity, which is a vanilla entity, which is actually really interesting. I mean, technically we see it in the heart side for the flag of this, but it is pretty surprising. Yeah, nice chill vibes map. This map can be very silly. There's plenty of good clips of people on their first playthrough or even trying to do the map deathless, just messing themselves up by accidentally pressing the grab button right in front of a door and just getting completely stopped. It's very silly map.
Yeah, that would never happen to anyone.
No.
It happens to everyone. It's every single person. It's impossible to avoid this. So, oh my god, the alleyway starts to get gold.
That's crazy.
Is that why it's called that?
Whoa.
Probably.
Oh, I never thought of that.
That's a great idea.
I'm learning so much Celeste lore.
I know, right?
I thought it was just about a mountain.
Okay, actually though, is it coincidence that it starts getting golden the second feathers start to be in the gameplay? I have never paid attention to that, but like...
No, it's gotta be intended.
Not the golden feathers, oh no.
Speaking of intended, Kate earlier sent in $100 with my pun challenge, which I would like to resubmit to the chat. Send me your favorite puns and put it towards the Grub Parlor's reward incentive. But Kate with $100 said, Twitch chat tried submitting puns to get a matching donation. They ended up submitting 10 puns, hoping at least one would win. Unfortunately, no pun intended.
Oh my god.
I am feeling visceral pain from that one. Excellent work.
Shout out.
So send in your puns, put it towards the Grubfather's reward. I would like to see the Grubfather reach the halfway point before Misty finishes the Strawberry Jam collab.
We are actually coming up pretty close here. I think there's 5 maps left.
5 maps.
For the big finale. Before the finale. There's still a little bit to go.
5 maps to raise a little under $1,000 for grubs. Can we do it for the grubs?
Do it for the grubs.
Yeah, and that final level, that is a long level, so we will have plenty of time in that level there. But we still have a few levels before then. A change in direction on this level.
Yeah.
Really cool.
This level is mostly centered around the auto-scroller blocks that get introduced in Chapter 4 in base game. The funny twist that we have here is that, behold, they change their direction.
What?
It's crazy, isn't it? And the way they do this is with those background tiles that have different colors and shapes on them, which either changes their direction or makes them speed up, like get destroyed or get slowed down in various like colors and stuff. The background tiles are also shaped like the particular block that we're touching, so that helps a bit with readability, but it can still get a bit confusing. You might think, what happens if we have that, but a whole lot. That is what happens in one particular berry here, where we just have one dream block and a bunch, like not one dream block, but one of those blocks that we're holding, and a bunch of those blocks with spikes on them that we need to avoid on a single block. And if anyone has ever played a rhythm game with a really slow scroll speed, then you know what that feels like. So yeah, but Misty breezed through this map, and we are entering system invalid map exception.
Oh boy, this one's a doozy.
Yeah, things are happening in this map. First of all, as demonstrated by this lovely first room, we have infinite stamina. And yeah, now it's already starting. There's a lot going on here. The main entity in this level are dream spikes. If you are in dash state, they behave like dreams blocks. If you are in normal state, they behave like spikes. So considering their hitboxes and the fact that if you are like at least 1 pixel of Madeline's hitbox inside a dream block, you don't die in walls. So a lot of times Misty can just kind of skip through walls. Also, yeah, like there's so much happening. You can also see that you can wall bounce off of those spikes when you're still in dash, like when you're buffering it out of the thing.
There, come on. Oh, we're fine. Oh no!
Close. Okay, yeah, Misty tried to abuse those dash mechanics and dream spike mechanics that I mentioned to skip the long waiting cycle at the start of this room there. And again, dies to show off how much we skipped there.
Yes,
So,
exactly.
yeah,
That was intentional.
100%.
Misty, you're supposed to go see a dancing goose?
Oh, at the end of a change in direction in the heart ring.
I missed the goose.
Unacceptable.
My bad.
That's alright, we pet the cat instead.
True.
All right, overgrown Lynn here. Shoutouts Bounce Helper. Bounce Helper is so cool. Bounce Helper completely changes your moveset. Basically, it disables the grab button, and it makes like any tech from dashes just behave completely differently. So you're just bouncy. You can dash into wall and you jump away from it. You just get shot away from it. You can bounce way up off of the ground if you dash into the ground and jump. And then supers and hypers, this can be tricky for a lot of people getting used to it. They basically get switched around. So normally in Celeste, when you do a super, it's less speed and you get launched higher up. Hyper is the opposite. More speed, you're lower down. If you do the inputs of a super in this, you have more speed and your jump is lower, and it's the opposite for a hyper. So it can be very tricky to get used to that, especially basically doing dream hypers and supers out of these blocks. But no, Bounce Helper is super cool, and this map is a great showcase in it. And this map doesn't have a whole lot going on after explaining Bounce Helper, so we do have time for a few donations.
Yes, I want to shout out to one of my favorite donators, Anonymous.
Heck yeah.
Anonymous sent in $200 with no comment. Thank you so much for that generous donation. They also sent in $5. They say Bergie with a smiley face.
Bergie!
Shouts to Bergie.
Shoutouts to Bergie. And another $10 from Anonymous with no comment. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your generosity to the National Women's Law Center.
How does Anonymous have so much money? What's up with that?
It's laundering.
Oh. All right, and this was the level I mentioned earlier by Kara. great musician. And I do believe Misty actually wanted to explain these last two levels herself before the hard side.
Yeah, so this is floating point. You might see these blue barriers. I have to, they make gravity go upward. So I'm doing a lot of control with these barriers. I have to fast fall through them in order to like progress. I also really like these little like number decorations in the background. I think they're super cool. And if you see anything that catches your eye, you should donate and tell us about it. So, and now we're gonna come up to a tutorial. No, I don't wanna. And I hope you all enjoyed that intended gameplay, because it's done. We're gonna start taking some shortcuts. And there's so many different shortcuts. Like, I'm gonna skip this loop here. And just to move on. We don't want to take any unnecessary loops, right? And this one, we're gonna skip some switches. Yeah, just trying to prevent as much backtrack as possible. Got another tutorial here. No, I still don't wanna.
Did Carrie playtest this map as well? She seems upset in chat.
I guess I actually have not seen the credits for the playtesters here, but if she did, that would be very funny. And now you're gonna want to pay just like some special attention to this last screen because the skip is a little bit wild. I am definitely going off the beaten path here. And watch this. I just supered off with some spikes. There's actually an invisible jump through there that I can land on, but it looks like I jumped off spikes, which is really cool. But shout out to Floating Point, it's such a cool map to run.
That's what Misty did to Floating Point.
And we're coming up to the last map, let's jump to it.
The last map, chat, and we still want to try to reach that halfway point for the Grubfather.
True.
We are at $560 out of the 3,000 that we need. Let's get in those donations and let's get the Grubfather reward.
So I may or may not have told a fib. We're not actually going to jump to it. We can't jump in this map. This is Caper Cabortion. And this map is all about these dashes that they look like supers, but they're not actually supers because you can't jump. And we're just trying to get our dash off them. We've got these gray springs that only activate when you dash into them. And get a lot of momentum boosts in this map too.
I don't think you actually lied though. You just said the song name.
I think
the song is called Jump to It.
That is true. And little funny story, the words caper and contortion are synonyms for jumping around.
So funny.
They are? Oh
yep.
my god, okay. Can't believe you actually saved the fun fact that we didn't know. That's crazy.
Absolutely.
Wait, yeah, there was one when we did our practice run through that we didn't know about, but she did say the fun fact for us that we still didn't know. Awesome. True. I appreciate it, Misty.
Yes. I love withholding information from my commentators.
All right, time for the heart side. This level is incredible. So each lobby has a heart side. You will see we're going to be coming up on a heart gate here. You have to beat all of the levels in the lobby to unlock the heart side. And how this level is going to work is since there's 29 levels, there's 29 flags going from 29 to 1. Each flag is a room basically representing levels. So you'll all the levels you've just seen, you will see one room for each of those. Basically, most of them are made by the original mappers, but some of them are not, and just all the culmination of one level. A lot of the times they are harder. This is definitely the hardest level in the lobby, kind of as a transition into the next lobby. That's how all the heart sides work. And this level's incredible. The music is amazing. Shocker. The level looks gorgeous. You will see.
I think that's an understatement.
Specifically, checkpoint 5 and 6. I mean, already look at the background here. But checkpoint 5 and 6, it just gets to a whole nother level. And I have a special place in my heart for this level because I did this entire level deathless, and it took me about 4 months of grinding to do, and about 180 hours. So I'm definitely familiar with this level. I think it's safe to say. And this is one of my favorite levels in Celeste. It's so cool.
This level has flags, by the way, so if you've ever seen a Celeste speedrun before, you know what to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, it's this map.
I wonder if there's any silly skips we can do in this one. Oh, yeah. I think there was an area you were supposed to take that teleporting block to, Misty. You didn't feel like it, I guess?
And that looked like a strat, so I think she just did that.
And then I did mention in Hypnagogia, we can abuse entering these blocks with a dash to redirect, and we just skipped about 20 seconds of gameplay up at the top there. Which is actually really funny because that strat was not found by speedrunners, that was found by deathless players, and speedrunners just saw someone do that in a deathless attempt. They're like, oh, that's cool, maybe we should do that. So even though speedruns and deathless challenges can be very different, it is actually really cool that sometimes they take strats from each other, and it can be a really cool thing to see, just in cases like that.
Well, while everyone in chat is counting down, I would like to real quick count up because we are now at $860 out of the $3,000 that we need for Grubfather's reward.
Do we just have 500?
Oh, well, so do we have time for a quick donation?
Yeah, we have time for a quick few.
Wait, after this flag maybe? There's like a small moment here.
Oh, one moment, sorry.
Yeah, Misty just skipped another loop at the end of this flag there by abusing once again the spikes, behaving as like not spikes while she dashes, and could, with bounce help, skip that last little round. So, sorry. Now, go ahead.
Yeah.
And yeah, anytime you see those portals, that's a new checkpoint. There's 6 checkpoints total in this level, and yeah. Donation time, sorry.
Donation time! Yes. Tantrum merch sending $250.
Yo.
Hi from Tantrum Merch. We're so excited to be partnering with Frame Fatales this event to bring you a lineup of merch designed by Fatales. Inspired by games from the event and by FFTV, 25% of every merch sale directly supports the National Women's Law Center until the collection ends. Check out the lineup, including a blanket, journal, and gaming pad based on Celeste Strawberry Jam over at tantrummerch.com/framefatales.
I love that design so much. I got all 3.
Yeah, I got the blanket. It's based off the summit downside, the getting over it inspired level. It's such cool merch. I'm so glad, and we were talking about this earlier. The artist for those actually made, I believe, is it Seeing is Believing in beginner lobby?
Yeah.
So it's really cool that someone that actually worked on this mod made art for that. So that's really cool. Definitely go check out that merch. It's beautiful.
We are also right on the cusp of $59,000.
Ooh.
What if we reach $60,000 before the end of Celeste?
That's a great idea.
We have like 10 to 15 minutes left. I think we can do it.
Easy.
We got this.
Yeah.
You got this, chat.
Do it for the grubs.
Absolutely.
Shoutouts to grubs.
We've got some more donations.
Feel the bubble?
Yeah, I might need someone to help explain this to me. Epic sent in another donation, $7.27, and said, when you see it.
Let's go, the bait works. Let's go.
When you see it.
When you see it.
Yeah, so that's just a funny number on the internet from a game called Osu. Everyone sees 727. And so I that was in the map, so I made sure to bait that out.
Oh, good. Well, I would like to carry on that bait and bait more of the donors for a $7.27 donation train.
That sounds like a great idea.
To help get us some grubs. Did you know that they all get a little den, and we can go walk by their little houses? If we unlock this, we can go visit all the grubs.
Wait, that's so cute.
I want to see her little home.
I love grubs so much.
Yeah, grubs are awesome. All right, and we are on to checkpoint 3, and if you noticed, the music does progress a little bit each checkpoint, and it gets better. I know it's hard to believe, but this song gets better and better. It's so cool.
Yeah, shoutouts to music that progresses throughout the level. Generally, all the hard. I think all the hard side songs do that, at least to some extent.
I do believe so.
So yeah, really adds to the feeling of finality, of finishing a lobby, of stuff coming down and building up to this moment. Generally, like those hard sides all do a fantastic job in making you feel like you're about to finish this thing that you worked for, together with the music, the flags, and just also the art. It's finishing those lobbies with the hard sides is one of the most memorable moments I had with this game.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
So yeah, shoutouts to the Grandmaster lobby having a whole separate song for a single flag. I will not say any more for spoilers because it's definitely worth going into that blind. But
Absolutely.
That's crazy. It's also cool to note all of the songs. So this song is called Starfruit Supernova Pillars of Creations Mix, and Starfruit Supernova is another song in the soundtrack, and it is the lobby song. All the Heartside songs are remixes of the lobby songs. Shoutouts to the silly strat here. We're just gonna skip the start of this room. We're gonna see it again. Just kick off this spiked corner, because why not?
Yeah, no big deal.
That strat is actually surprisingly consistent. It's like it should not be as big of a frame window as it is, considering you're just jumping off a corner that's covered in spikes, but it is.
Cat.
Checkpoint 4. This is our holdable checkpoint. This is the only checkpoint with 4 instead of 5 flags, since there's only 29 maps. So this is fully. All 4 of these maps are heavily focused on holdables. So we have Vinculum here, Stormrunner, Skyline Usurper, and Polaris will be the next 3. And I think we have time for another few donations, Rara.
Yes, $10 from Marina. Wonder Hoy!
Yeah.
And we are at $880 for Grubfeller's reward. And on top of that, we are reaching ever closer to our bonus game milestone. Just a little over $5,000 to go to get that met. So we have the rest of this, a Hollow Knight, and Super Mario Odyssey. So there's only like 3 games to get our bonus game.
Now y'all better get on that.
Also, do y'all know anything about a Tetrio high-level gameplay?
I would happen to know about that.
What do you know about it?
So, I have a pretty colorful history with Tetris, including Tetrio, I should say. So, I think there's someone from the Tetris community that might have a donation for me.
Yeah, they sent in $10 and they said, "Boy, am I ready for some high-level Celeste gameplay."
Heck yeah.
And just for fun, $50 from Sophia Tricks, Trans Rights.
Trans rights.
Trans rights.
So
This is
shoutouts
probably-
to 7B.
You're true, actually. The song uses the 7B motif, and it's so good.
Yeah, this is where the level starts getting even more gorgeous. After this flag, we're gonna see Misty do a bit of a silly strat. So we have seen those like wormholes that take us between checkpoints each time, and there's the silly strat she can do. That's just a setup into the wormhole to just zoom into the you'll see. It's silly. And yeah, I also love that this flag you truly get to see the background here before it goes away and transforms into something else. It's I just love the backgrounds in this level so much. It's crazy, and we haven't even gotten to my favorite too.
The artist's cooked.
Yeah, it's I still find it crazy how much you can do with pixel art.
True.
It's absolutely insane.
So I heard this bonus game has a bucket. I think we need to go over
it
here a
has
little
like
bit.
12 buckets.
That was the cat in the bucket.
Cat bucket.
Oh, cat in a bucket! Look at it.
All right, now don't blink. Noom.
What just happened?
Misty just skipped like the first part. Like basically, if you normally enter the portal, the animation and the setups are placed in a way where you hit a bunch of springs and will get like yoinked back to the start again. And Misty just did like a climb jump and the somewhat precise setup to skip all of this cutscene and just kind of get flinged to the end of the, or like to the end of the start part of the room.
Oh, did you pause a frame late there?
Yeah, I paused a little late. There's a strat that I try to do now. A little bit of a download dash in this room. But I'm just gonna go through the room normally. And we're chilling.
Yeah, we will get to see Misty skipping the end of this flag here. Normally, after getting to the top of the room, you have to go left a bit and then get a bunch of speed throughout the room. But you can just abuse the water freezing and use it to platform off of to get to the end of the room. It is a bit of a tricky skip. Definitely easy to fail.
I think there's a little bit of a setup for that trick, but I just yellow it.
Yeah.
Nice try.
Really. And yeah, I think we should have time for a final few donations before the run comes to a close.
Yeah, we have a lot of people that are trying to win that Celeste Strawberry Jam Quilt. That's one of our prizes today with the minimum $50 donation. The $50 from Terrafecta with no comment. $50 from Muriel with no comment. $50 from Corpo Crassy with no comment. $50 from Jonesing for Toes with no comment. And $50 from Ryan Berger that says Celeste. And a happy face.
Celeste.
Oh,
Celeste.
Don't forget, the $50 also enters you to win all of our currently available prizes and gets you one step closer to winning being entered to win the Nintendo Switch 2 and Odyssey bundle.
Just like the map itself, the Mosaic Garden flag is very precise, very tricky.
hello.
This ending is really difficult, and Misty decides to go for a setup, or like do it quote unquote intended for the fast version that is significantly more difficult.
I think I'll give that version one more try, then I might go to a backup strat. We'll see here.
Yeah,
You got it.
Yeah, no, this flag is rough.
it is.
Yeah, let's go for the backup.
Got this.
Whew. Yeah, this is one of the harder flags as well.
Definitely.
You got this.
So, yeah, Rare, we got a couple more donations.
All right,
I think that was a good time.
$7.27 from Evie Nix. Button grub noises. I don't know how to do grub noises. I'm so sorry. I am utterly mesmerized by this high-level Celeste play. I can barely comprehend what is happening, and Misty is simply walking through it. Absolutely stellar work. Trans rights, and remember, Theo the Bubble.
Wow.
Theo the Bubble.
Rue.
Theo the
Theo the
Bubble.
bubble.
Chat, send in your Theo the Bubbles to support Misty
Absolutely.
and help her get through this level.
Wow, this is a gnarly death loop. Like, you want to keep going at it?
It's for charity. It's for charity.
It is for charity.
True.
Yeah, death loops are
$10 from
just kind
Steph Stardust, GDQ Faith Pop, which is one of our fun little emotes. And there's the Theo the Bubbles coming in.
Huge. There we go.
nice, Misty.
Huge.
That's all you needed. You needed the Theo the Bubbles.
Exactly.
Ooh.
All right,
When in doubt, Theo the Bubble.
we have the final flag of checkpoint 5, and then we will be entering the final stretch.
Game is so pretty.
It really is.
Yeah.
Okay, huge.
Speaking of pretty, look at this beautiful
Nice.
transition. This transition is
Absolutely.
crazy.
It's so good. It's so good.
So cool.
This map rules. This is the map that actually inspired me to start running this category. It's so good.
Yeah, no, this level is insane.
Yeah.
Alright, Garden of Kutara. Gorgeous looking map.
This flag is super stylish as well. I love this one. Shout out to going through that portal twice.
Nice. That flag flows so well.
So good.
Alright.
Shoutouts to the ending of those flags that just bait you out continuously. Every time you got a flag more, I just had a small heart attack playing
I
this
didn't
casually.
even see the fourth flag.
All right, we will be doing a little skip here. Instead of going to the right after this part, we'll just be dropping down with this block. Because why not? And nice.
Let's
Clean.
go.
Whoa, yeah.
The huge first try.
Flag 2, Rainbow, Chromatic Complex. Anyone fans of Gay?
Hi.
Oh, me!
Yeah.
Shouts to Gay.
Yeah, so back.
Yeah, and just like the level, this flag just goes through the colors of the rainbow slowly throughout it.
Apple.
And then this is flag 2, so next is 1, right? Right?
Oh no!
Ah,
We're good, we're good.
wait,
We're good, just kidding.
Where's the? I don't see the flag 1 anywhere.
Oh, that's weird.
Shout outs to people calling this is called flag 1.5 because it's kind of the tutorial for flag 1, but also this is like one of the hardest parts of the level, even though it's a tutorial.
Honestly.
The corner boost at the end of this is evil.
The corner boost of Doom and Despair.
I would never spend like 60 hours extra on this challenge to die into that input 5 times. No. Yeah, that input is actually so evil.
Reasonable, actually.
There we go.
Nice.
There's flag 1.
Flag 1. Woo!
And we've got one final speed boost to the end. Whee! Let's go.
Nice.
Huge. Oh, and this ending is like so cool.
It's so good. So we're coming up on time. It shows up. We got time once we see the poem at the end after breaking the heart. And we're kind of going through time and space. Seeing flashbacks here. This
all
ending
of
is
these-
gorgeous.
I love how all these areas kind of allude to a spot in the lobby.
And that's time.
お、これで最後だったようです。グッドゲー。
Gee.
Wow.
38 is crazy for a marathon setting.
Yeah. Not to mention that we pet the cat. And we
as
got to
well.
see some extra cool rooms. Wow.
Insane.
So look at this beautiful end screen.
Shout out to Fuwamo for the SGN screens.
And we've got some credits here, and I think this is a good time to do some final words here. Oh, Julia, if you got anything?
Not really. Shoutouts to this game. It's really cool. Shoutouts to Misty for letting me commentate. It was really fun. Yeah.
Nene?
Yeah, shoutouts to Misty. Thank you so much for letting me commentate. This is awesome. Shoutouts to GDQ, Fatales, Celeste community, awesome as well. I would like to say, if you like what you saw here, and we did actually mention a few times about some berries, if you would like to see that and the rest of this collab, me, Misty, Savadra, Catman, and Joa on April 5th on the Celeste community Twitch channel are actually doing a Celeste Strawberry Jam 100% relay. So all 5 lobbies, all levels, all collectibles. It's gonna be about 8 hours, I believe is the estimate. So it's a long day.
It's a big mod.
Yeah, definitely tune into that if you're interested in seeing that. Again, April 5th on the Celeste community Twitch channel. And yeah, I think that's it for me.
Yeah, and yeah, I just wanted to finish off saying shoutouts to, look at all these names on the right here. There's over 350 that put their heart and soul into this mod. It is absolutely beautiful. This has honestly changed my life for the better. Thank you so much for this mod. Also, shoutouts to the strat hunters that made this run possible. We got Jimmy Clyde, Savadra, Ebra, got the line. There's so many other people that contributed to this run that you got to see today. So, and Leslie, just thank you for having me on. It's an honor. And yeah, thank you so much.
Hello, and welcome to House Flipper TV. FFTV House Flipper, this old House Flipper TV. I am your host, Laura, and I'm here to show you my first commercial space. I'm so excited to get into it. So let's get started and meet our first guest.
Oh,
I'm here doing work at Job.
Hi.
GG.
Do you want to tell me a little bit about the space before we get into it? I would love to learn more about how you use it and what you are interested in.
Well, every day, 5 days a week, I come to here, Job, to do work. But the problem with doing work at Job in place of business is that the space is just so drab. I spend so much time indoors. It's so frustrating because it doesn't remind me of one of my favorite things every single run Sweet Peeps does, including the Sweet Peeps' run of the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe tonight if we unlock the bonus game.
Oh, okay, sure. Well, since this place is something that you consider particularly drab, I think I'll start with clean slate and just kind of get us to where we, like a blank area to work in. Do you want to tell me about some things that you are hoping to see in this space?
Colors, category, org が
So, as I explained, I'm really excited for the Stanley Parable Ultra
解
Deluxe
説の方いらっしゃいますと、
12
有識者いらっしゃいましたら解説応募もしくはチャットのアシストをお
And I
待ち
just
して
want a reminder of that run.
ホローナイト、ゴールカルブなんですけど、ハローネスト内に散らばってなんか囚われてる芋虫たち、あれを助けに
$5 for a
So you're
bucket.
saying
It's
for
not
every
It's
$5 that gets donated before we're done with the renovations, we can add another bucket to the space?
no
For every
more buckets.
$5 you
no
donate.
more buckets, please.
For every $5 you donate before we finish renovating this office workspace that we work in, I will add another bucket to
ふ
the
わふわ
space.
ちらーっと見て、ちょっと散策して、あれ、もうちょいもうちょい行ける道あるやんと思って行ってみたら、芋虫がいました。そんな感じの連続。
It's the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
全部助けたご褒美でなんかバッテもらえるんじゃなかったか
Well,
な、
you
あ
can
れ。
write on that. While I get back to doing job work.
何
Okay.
匹かによってお金もらえたりとか。
Don't let me get in your way.
なんだ
Okay.
And then-
Well, I've cleared off most of the furniture that May is not currently using. I think what we'll do next is to really warm up the space. I think hardwood floor is going to work best here, especially in a space that's more commercial. You want something that is durable and easy to clean.
Hey,
and
working hard or hardly working?
And it's easier to do that with something like this. So we'll do something really nice, and something that looks like, or that covers some dirt. So we'll do a stained mahogany and like a standard wood cut, which I am definitely finding.
What if I had 2 keyboards? Then I could do twice the amount of work at once. Then I'll definitely get the big promotion.
Okay. Yeah, let's do, there it is. We'll do that. We'll get some good cuts here, and then we'll cover the whole floor.
Oh, if you're covering the floor, before you cover the floor, don't cover the adventure line.
Sorry?
You know, the adventure line, the Stanley Parable adventure line, don't cover that.
The yellow line on the floor?
Yeah, it's basically the only source of adventure I get in my life.
You
know what I'm saying?
Okay, sure.
So if you can work around the line, that'd be great. Don't let me get in your way.
Did you? Okay. So there's the beginning of what I think is going to be.
What happened? Where did all the important quarterly filings go? That if we lose them, it's very bad. I'm sure it's fine.
Anyway, while we're looking for things, I think that what would really sell the space, one of the reasons why those are no longer in the space, is just because they're really cold and not very warm. So we're going to get some very nice golds here, and then we'll do let's do a poplar. Ooh. All right. And then we will have all of this here. Will that do the same color? No, it won't. Awesome. Okay, so let's get those lining the walls so we have plenty of storage. Just a little warmer, just something a little bit cozier. Since this space really could use a little bit of warmth. And then also we probably want some more seating for any guests that come by. Currently there's nothing for guests, and that is not very valuable for a space like this. So let's get something else in here. Maybe just a lovely little office chair like this. We'll put a pop of color on it. I think that looks really
細かく設定できて、なんか柄もあるみたいで。
I really love what you. It's giving me kind of a bit of an outdoors vibe, which I love.
Okay, well we can change it.
Which I love. Don't let me get in your way.
Okay, well let's try something else just in case. How about this one? It looks like we've raced. I think we've raised like $200.
Oh, let me get some buckets. Sorry, my computer was exactly blocking where that number was. Okay, let me get some. I think, where would be a great place for some buckets? Maybe right here, here.
What if they're not right
here, and right here,
what if
right
they're
here,
not
right
right?
here?
Oh my God! What if they're not right here? Can we maybe put them?
Do you think we should have more frame-colored buckets or more towels-colored buckets? What do you think would look best in the space?
Sorry.
Well, because we have. If
I
you come
feel
over
like
here,
you've made a decision about where the buckets are.
Where I'm standing, we have. If you look at this one, we have a frame-colored bucket, and we have a fatales-colored bucket. I'm nodding to show that I agree with the concept of buckets.
Okay.
Don't let me get in your way.
You sure aren't. I'm gonna put up some art here while we're going full $100 more.
So I need to add, how many more buckets was that?
Don't make me do this.
Can you do some mathematics? Here, hold on. There's actually a calculator on my desk. Let me hand that to you over here. If you could get out of whatever weird sort of hammer space you're in.
I'm trying to find art for your walls.
Could you just quickly, if you could just quickly get out of that. Just real quick. Just if you could quickly hit.
Okay.
Real quick, if you could just use this calculator to calculate how many buckets we need. It's my ghost calculator.
You have to put it down.
It's there.
Why are there 2 keyboards?
How I explain this? It's like you do twice as much work at once.
Okay. I just... Are you counting how much you're doing right now?
Yeah, this is right.
Okay.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Now the trick to a good room is to not cover it so much in buckets that you can't see the floor. In case you were wondering.
31, 32. I've seemed to exited 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Okay. At $5. Okay, we're sorry. I need to add twice as many. You were right.
Oh, good. I was worried that we didn't have enough buckets in this room.
I was also worried. Oh my God, we are so the same.
I just want to have a normal room.
This is a normal room. If your normal is buckets.
Oh.
Once Peebs gets all 12 endings with bucket.
Yeah.
In the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, our bonus game tonight.
Uh-huh.
Your bucket reality will be what you're used to. And I think you'll find this space really speaks to you. Possibly literally in a sort of like meta commentary on games.
Okay, this room is becoming a little full of buckets. Maybe we go into another room and and put the buckets in that. Oh, this is the bathroom. We probably don't want to do that in there. It's gonna be hard to move around. Okay.
Which
closet.
room are we going into?
Closet. Broom closet. Why?
What are we doing in the closet?
I'm so glad that we're here together doing this.
I'm excited for buckets. This is my excited for buckets face. Look.
Okay.
You're not looking.
I'm trying.
Don't let me get in your way.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to move as many buckets as I can into this space.
10 more buckets if I'm counting correctly. That's probably more than that. Let me just hit this bucket button I have for special occasions.
What special? But what? I can't get out. Oh my God. I just need to move these buckets out of the way so I can get out of here.
Well, don't let me get in your way. Oh, don't go back there. I mean, unless you want to venture.
Wait, there's no way out of here. How did I get in?
次どこだ
No, wait.
あ、なんかいましたね、人。
Sorry, bring a bucket with you.
うわ
Okay, go work in that space. Thank you. I actually take really important meetings.
バケツが
I can exit
こんなに。
the room real quick.
Wait, no.
Okay, bye.
え
No, wait, no. Okay. I think I'm gonna sell the alligator, and then maybe
恐竜がい
I
ま
can
す。
make this hallway into like a.
Hi, is this the inventor of business? Great, yeah. No, I'll hold.
I think I need to.
恐怖、バケツだらけ物件。
So I'm gonna change the flooring in here, and she's not out here, so I think I can change the adventure line, and it will be okay. Because why is that important?
Don't change the adventure line.
Hello.
Don't change the adventure line. It's the only source of adventure I have left.
Hello.
Let me get in your way.
はい消えた。
Okay, I've.
Oh, sorry. Also, we need 20 more buckets. Don't worry about it. I'll get on there.
うわ
It's okay.
いる
I'll get buckets out here.
は
I'm gonna put some wallpaper out here because I think that would be more inviting than plain white walls.
ありがとうございます。現在、ジャパニーズリストリームでは、フロストカタルズ2026の予測にで日本語ペラ配信しております。続いてのタイトルね、ホローナイトなんですけど、それをインターバルでちょっとなんか、このなんかいろいろ部屋のコーディネートをしているようですが。
Over here, I made a little remote working space. If you come around the corner.
結構自由度高いですね。
Hey, are you?
I'm hard at work.
I'm just gonna keep working. So this is.
あ、これ協力プレイで一緒にやってんのかな。
So even though the yellow line doesn't match with our original designs, we want to try to incorporate it into how we do design in the future. So that's why we did a sort of yellow color on the walls. And you can tell, even though there's very little change in the color, this is basically just the same white, but just a little warmer. It's really making a huge impact on how you perceive these lines.
Do you know if we have any more in the budget for more? Donate $5 and we'll add more buckets to the space. As a reminder, that's a thing you can do.
バケツがいっぱいであることを除けばだいぶいい感じになってんじゃないですか。
If people give us money, that the budget changes?
Yeah,
or...
that's how business works.
No, I
got a degree in business job.
I mean, I was paid already, and so I'm working with the budget that I was given. I mean, you can do whatever you want to, but
As a reminder, $5. We'll add another bucket.
Will we?
There's so much space left for more buckets.
Is there?
But we'll make it work. Because that's the job of an interior designer, to make it work.
And I sure am trying.
うわ
Okay, so we gotta keep the adventure line. Oh.
Do you have any... This is going to sound like a weird question.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can tell me if there's no. Do you have any fish-themed wallpaper, perhaps?
Oh boy. Actually, there's so much fish-themed wallpaper, I don't even know why there's so many. So that's the good news. Did you want fish-themed wallpaper in this house?
Did you know you can actually hop out this window? That's like spoilers for the Stanley Parable.
For the Stanley Parable? Yeah? Is this the Stanley Parable?
Ultra Deluxe tonight.
No.
Run by Speed. 12 endings, all buckets. That's me.
I'm just trying to do my job.
That's one of them. There's 11 more.
Okay, great. All right.
It's a little hard to walk in here. Is there anything we can do about that?
Did you crooked the windows? Why would you do that?
Not on purpose.
You absolutely did, though. Okay.
The roof, I feel
普
like.
通にねやるとやる
It's a
心
little beige.
You know,
And bucketless.
やれることのことですよね。楽しそうで何よりだ。
I was going to suggest that we maybe get rid of this drop ceiling.
Wait, if you put shelves in, you know what that gives us more space for? It's
Sorry.
buckets. It gives us more space. Sorry, I that maybe wasn't clear. I apologize.
Yeah, no, I was thinking the same thing. Okay, now that we've removed that, I'm just gonna fill in the space where the drop ceiling was, and then put in a.
あ、ホローナイトですけど、普通の前作のカテゴリーですね。なんだっけ。ハローネストに散らばってるなんか囚われた芋虫を助けるカテゴリーです。
3, 4. These shelves don't add as much space as I thought they were going to, but this will be a yellow shelf, and this will be a 7, 8.
瓶の中に閉じ込められて、そいつ助けたら、みたいな感じのやつ。あいつです。
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I'm so good at counting. 25, 26.
Okay, we are almost done with the wallpaper in here. Wow.
And it's so maneuverable. That's like my favorite part. I lost my monitor. Let me grab a new one. Computer.
やだよ、ハローネストにこんなバケツだらけのある場所。ハローネストがバケツになったらけになってたまるかよ。
Just trying to make this space a little
広がってますね。
This one a little more exciting.
and we're just gonna keep moving things out. Now, it's important as I'm moving out every single bucket from this room into the hallway to recognize the fact that color palettes really matter in a space. And we talked about doing something with just a hello?
Hello. Hey. Don't let me get in your way.
We talked about doing something that has just a little bit of color, but equally important is having cohesion in your decisions when you're making a color palette. So that we have some lovely purple on the walls, which again, it was meant to connect to the yellow on the floor. We really wanted to tie that in. So it looks a little bit more intentional when you're going through the space. I'm almost to
Whoa.
space where I can start working again in this room.
Well, that's opening up a lot of space more for buckets. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see what we can do with the bucket space here. Ooh, these are nicely lined up. It's almost like you did those and not me. Something like that.
Eventually, I also did not put as much effort into keeping the bucket safe. I do think it is important if somebody cares about something, even if it doesn't feel like something important to you, that you create a space that is adherent to that. So while we don't want all of these buckets in this room, we do want to be able to move around this room. We will keep some of those buckets in here to recognize that.
What's up? I'm one with the buckets. Don't let me get in your way.
To recognize that some people's wants, while they don't always make sense to you, will be something that you want to recognize. We are. What job do you do? Like what? Is this a bucket store or?
No, we don't do anything bucket related here.
Then what? Why so many buckets? Why $5 a bucket?
Well, think about how many endings there are in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, and think about doing all those endings, well, 12 of them specifically, with bucket. Just makes you think, that's all.
Does it, when you are planning these, do you plan the endings? What?
No, it's you do them quickly.
Okay.
That's why it's called doing games quickly. Oh, 2 more buckets. Don't threaten me with a good time.
何個あんねん。
Okay, I have just about cleared the space up enough to move. I think a plant would be lovely here. So I'm just gonna get right in there and put
You know, I feel like everyone helped come together so amazingly to help raise a bunch of money for National Women's Law Center while we're here putting buckets down mainly, and some other stuff too, I'm sure. And we should celebrate the only way I know how.
And how's that?
More buckets.
あー、また増えちゃって。
No, don't let me get in your way. I would hate for that to happen.
Hold on.
あー、またバケツが増えちゃった。
Do you want an assistant? Oh.
あー
Do you remember all that work I just did?
いやー。
We've had a lot of bucket fun here tonight. And there's more bucket fun coming later with Teams' run of the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Now, we only need $64,000 to see that run. We are almost a little bit more than $4,000 away. We're so close. You want to see 12 more endings because you know what that means. 12 more buckets. Woo! Go to gdq.gg/donate. Get those donations in to support National Women's Law Center because it's a world of buckets out there, and we're all 12 more living in it tonight when Peeps does the run.
Bye.
Bye.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Frost Fatales 2026.
バケツ多すぎてバケツに埋もれる夢を見そう。
Is real, even though I reconciled with this yesterday. It is me, your host, Sydney J, your brat, your pop 2, and most importantly, your number 1 angel. Love to be here with you all tonight, raising money for the National Women's Law Center. The National Women's Law Center is a group of advocates, experts, and lawyers who fight for gender justice, taking on issues that are central to the lives of women and girls. They believe in a world in which all women and girls can live, learn, and work with equality, dignity, safety, and bodily autonomy. For more than 50 years, they have been on the leading edge of every major legal and policy victory for women. You can learn more about the important work they do
お
by
楽準備待ちの余興かと思われます。
WLC in the chat. And now we have some messages from the community.
Year-round, including Game of the Month and randomizer events. It is a space for you if you identify as femme or a woman in any way that is meaningful to you. Cis, trans, non-binary, and gender non-conforming individuals are all welcome to join the Fatales community. If you would like to join the Frame Fatales Discord server, DM the FF Blue Sky account or send an email to framefatales@gamesdonequick.com.
Black in a Flash is GDQ's newest speedrunning community, focused on Black runners of all levels to convene, grow, work together, and uplift each other in their alternate playstyle journey. Not sure where to start? Want to get feedback and prep for charity marathons? Looking for more of your fellow Black runners? Then we're for you. Our next event is BAF Presents Juneteenth from June 18th through the 21st. To learn more about us and our events, or to apply to join, visit gdq.gg/BAF.
Okay, chat, I left and I told you to watch the stream and just tell me if anything happened. And then I came back and oh my goodness, we made it to $60,000. I am so incredibly proud of us. Like we were at what, like 53 this morning, and now we are at $60,000. We are so close to the Stanley Parable. But one way to get there, we have opened up a new incentive to jump up to the Superstar concert. If met, Cheese J will show off some impressive platforming across all of Metro Kingdom, enjoying some Jump Up Superstar and making it to Pauline's concert. Now that is for the Mario Kaizo run coming up in 2 runs. We still have Hollow Knight coming up where we have another incentive open. Let's meet that one. You know, there's a process to all of this. But before that, I will let us all have a little break. everyone who is still here with me. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that you delivered onto me these buckets of success. You know, there's a joke in here about basketball, but I haven't found it. I'm wearing a Jays jersey. I have nothing to do with this. But I do have tons and tons of, well, buckets and buckets of motivation and donations from everyone here because you are all so lovely. We have $50 from Winslash. 10 buckets, please. You know, like we did get... We are on our way to more buckets, and that is the milestone. We do have to raise $64,000 for that to happen. I don't know. I'm tucking my hair behind my ear, like you can't see, but it's like really, it's like, it's a look. Teehee, I don't know if we can make it to 64. Ooh, rough times. Could we even make it higher than that? Who knows? But first, we, one step at a time. One step at a time. We have $10 from Tessie and Sparrow that says, here's money for a pair of buckets. Don't let us get in your way. I won't. Every day I turn around and there is another bucket there. My name is Sydney, not Stanley. It's an easy mistake to make between those two things. There's a lot of letters difference, but not in the heart. They're fairly the same length. We're gonna go with that. But I would love if you gave onto me more buckets on our journey to reach the Grub Father's reward, which is our, that's our incentive that closes just around the end of Hollow Knight. So you have some time, but not a lot of time for that. And we do need about $943. That is not a lot. That's like, how much could grubs cost? I don't know. If you could probably let me know. But until then, we have even more buckets. We have $15 from Bucket. 3 buckets, please. You got it, fam. That's like $5 a bucket. What a steal. We have $50 from Ruby Sun. Bucket. I like to say, like, whenever it's buckets, it's like buckets, and I'm sinking the basketball into the hoop. Goal. That's your basketball fact from me. I only have 2 basketball facts. One of them is that it definitely has something to do with the Stanley Parable. Like, no questions about that. The other thing that I know is that Canadians invented it. So that's a Canada fact from me to you, which I'm sure you were all waiting for. We have $50 from Total Fish. Just need to make sure we can afford more buckets. And then there's a little like cat smiley face. Very important, very important. We also have $10 from Anonymous. A little bucket as a treat. Yes, kind donator. I would love buckets as a treat. We have another $5 from Rustic Red. Buckets. $50 from Umi. All the buckets. We have $5 from Bucket. We have $25 from Anonymous. Hello? 5 buckets, please. I don't know if that's enough buckets, y'all. I think, like, we can keep the buckets. We can hold on to the buckets. Like, everybody make sure that you have a bucket to go into the Stanley Parable with, because we are going to get there. Absolutely. But we have so much incredible speedrunning action that's going to go on before that. I'm slowly adopting more of a vocal fry as I hear more about the buckets. I think it's like essential to the delivery. Thank you for understanding my truth, my vision, my loves. That is right, chat. You are all my loves because you are all donating to an incredible cause with the National Women's Law Center. And I'm sure they're bucket enthusiasts too. You know, you have your reassurance, but there's a bucket for every season, I think. Like with Stanley, obviously, it's like the office safety, health and safety bucket. There's like an OSHA bucket on the wall, I'm sure. There's the reassurance bucket, the bucket that you just take out in public. There's the purse bucket for all of you fashionistas out there, like a bucket purse, that has to be a thing. There's a bucket hat. I'm going to count a bucket hat as a bucket for the purposes of this, the rest of the night, because my city now. And thank you all for coming with me on this journey. Especially since, you know, we could have like a $5 bring your own bucket. But before that, we have lots of grubs. And I hope you are all looking forward to some grubby action. for joining me again. Hello, everybody. It's me, Sydney J, welcoming you back to Frost Fatales 2026, benefiting the National Women's Law Center. Now, we have a bunch of incredible incentives open right now, but the most important one to me in my heart is the Grubfather's Reward. So, we're about to join Aggie in the run of Hollow Knight, but not quite yet. All of the grubs have to like get grubby, right? So we're about just over $900 to get to that reward. So as a reward for saving the grubs, we're gonna get all kinds of prizes and grub noises. I want us to see it. I think it's very important. And without any further ado, I'm here to tell you all that for this next run, it's not a bug, it's a grub, and that's a feature. Let's get all grubs, all glitches in Hollow Knight with Agumon.
来ました。